Me and my dad, we're both big toy collectors. We love hunting down new stuff. And one of our favorite things to do is every Sunday there's a local flea market at a train station.
So this last Sunday, we decided to go. And funny enough, there seemed to be a Trump rally at the opposite side of the parking lot. Real interesting.
So it's an outdoor thing, and a bunch of vendors set up their tables, put all their crap out. You just rifle through it, try to find some gold, some diamonds in the rough.
And here it is, folks, the flea market. Let's take a look at what I got.
One of the first things that I got was this let me get this correct, superhuman samurai cyber squad figure. I'm pretty sure there's other pieces that combine onto him. I'd love to track those down because I'm into the mecha stuff. I got it because I'm really big into Power Rangers and the Japanese import stuff that Saban was doing in the 90s. You'll see some other Power Ranger stuff down the line, but I got him for $1. Since last year, when we started really heavily going to the flea market, I've been trying to build up my Turtles collection. I was able to find this, the Wacky Actions Bebop. Awesome figure. Just his expressive face, so great. And then you click this button and his head turns like the Exorcist and his tongue is out. So I found this, and then I found a Z-Bot too. It's one of the baseball ones, one of the sport ones. Sadly, his bat is broken off. Didn't notice that. I was just excited to find a Z-Bot. But I got both of these for $6. I thought that was a good deal. I was happy with that. Some of these wacky action figures go for a little higher. He's missing some of his accessories, but that face, it makes up for it. Next, I found this 2000X Battle Sound HeMan. I believe that's what it's called. Vendor was asking for $3. I was like, would you take two? I don't know. For some reason, I haggled him for that, but I was excited. I didn't know that it was Battle Sound. I thought it was just a Battle Armor He-Man or something because he has this awesome chrome armor. So sick. I don't know why I had to look him up to realize that, because he's got a battery pack on his back and a button. And he's got the obvious holes in the front that emit sound. Because I press the button and it works. So then the next thing that I got was a little bit of Power Rangers goodness. I saw this guy who had a bunch of awesome retro box stuff. He had some Matchbox Parasites, some in-box original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Zords. Nothing I could afford, but awesome stuff. But then he had this carrying case sitting there, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers carrying case. So I was like, all right, this is awesome. Let me open it up, see what's inside. Inside was a bunch of figures, some Power Rangers figures from the Flip Heads, some of the villains, and then some of the VR Troopers figures and some random other things. The seller wanted $100 for the box, for everything, the lot. I believe that was a probably fair price. But I saw at the bottom these two power coins. This is the movie Yellow Ranger coin, and you can tell because it's got the saber-toothed tiger, but it's that yellow chrome. And then I got the white tiger power coin. I only think I have maybe one or two actually official power coins, and then maybe a fake bootleg one. So I'm really happy to add these to my collection. He said to me at first that he didn't know what to charge me exactly. So he said $10. $5 each is really not that bad. But I found this mighty Minotaur figure in the box, and I love Minotaurs. I'm really into mythology, and this is just a sick figure. It's in a great condition. It's got one of his weapons here. It's like the spiked shield. I got them for $15, the two power coins, and then the mighty Minotaur. I thought it was a great deal. Had to have them. I found a guy who was selling VHS tapes, so I got a few. He had a bunch, some cool movies. So I've got Weird Science. Great condition the box is in. So cool. I got Platoon. Platoon is a great war movie. It's very dramatic, but really cool. And just the cover alone, just this shot of Willem Dafoe. So classic, so awesome. Had to have. Then this one This is so great. Escape from LA. Gotta love Snake Plissken. This box, this cover, so great. It says new release here. It had to be in some type of bunch of sales or a library because it's got this E and then this sticker here for the number. And then on the tape itself, it says "Be Kind, Rewind." Love that. Oh, "Be kind, please rewind." I absolutely love that. There's a little barcode here too. So this has been passed around a little bit, but it's got some history, and I enjoy that aspect. Got them for $3, $1 each. Very happy about that. Then we went back to the guy I got the Battle Sound HeMan at. I was digging through some other stuff, and I found this. See, this is like a Total Justice Aquaman figure, but it's in this translucent plastic. I have no idea what it was. Maybe like an evil variant or something. I don't know, but it looks so cool. This figure turned out to be a part of a JLA box set. Also saw from the same seller this original Ivan Ooze figure. I don't have any Ivan Ooze figures. This is probably, I'm pretty sure this is really like the only one, the only basic one. I'm not into bendy stuff, but love Ivan Ooze, love Power Rangers. Had to have it. And then there was also this Goddard from Jimmy Neutron, a little mini PVC figure. I love stuff like that. It's from like my childhood. But I got all these $5. Thought it was a great deal. We went back to the guy that I got the Wacky Action Bebop and the Z-Bot from, and I was looking through some of his stuff, and I ended up finding the T-1000. I forgot his name exactly, but the liquid metal Terminator from Terminator II. This is a Kenner figure. Originally, he was in pieces because he has the action feature where you press a button on his back. Of course, this isn't gonna work. Oh, but he explodes. And originally, I saw this piece alone, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I wish I saw the figure, the whole figure, but I could tell what it was because I have a Beetlejuice figure that does the same exploding feature. Kenner was known for reusing a lot of parts and molds and different things across a bunch of toy lines. This is the Beetlejuice figure, and then he pops up like that. And for Beetlejuice, he's a little bug, which I thought was awesome. This is one of my dad's figures that I found in the basement years ago, and he's got this skeleton detail in there. I didn't even get this figure. I'm gonna highlight it right now though, because it's such a great figure. But it's that same concept. You see, he's like a puddle of liquid metal. So then when I was back at the cellar the second time, I saw the pieces. I see his front, I see the back of his torso, and then I find his legs. So I'm like, I'm gonna get this. I also saw this figure. It's more of a common figure. Again, I was saving my money to get, pricier things if I found them, but this is the Rock and Roll Raphael from Ninja Turtles. Such a cool figure. I love his outfit. It's badass. I've also found this little knockoff Battle Beast at the same seller, and I had to have it. He's like a whale. I love little knockoff things, and I love Battle Beasts, so he's cool. I think since I bought other things from this guy before, he was like, all right, I'll do 8 for all 3 of these. Thought that was a great price. Turns out he didn't have change though, so my dad was like, hey, why don't you get an extra figure for the other 2? And the guy was like, yeah, I'll do that. So then I picked up this other Terminator 2 Arnie figure. I don't have any of the normal Terminator 2 figures, but I have a few of the Future Wars ones. This figure is awesome. It's got Arnie and his face is ripped off, and he's got these interchangeable arms. Yep. Plugs in. This probably fires out somehow. Oh. Awesome. So then I ended up getting one last thing. This is one of the first things that I saw when I entered the flea market. This is some type of cookie jar, some food container, something like that. But it's Darth Maul. It's by Applause. It's like this food grade safe plastic. I'm not gonna put any food in it, but it's just a really cool bust. It had the original plastic on it. It was new. Took the plastic off because it was gross and I wanted to clean this off, make it all nice. But you could open up the head, but there's a little catalog in here. No pictures, but just like a little checklist of all the Applause products that they made for Star Wars. And then a little thing about cleaning this, just in case you put food in it. But it's got the original sticker on it. Awesome find. Guy wanted 10 bucks. Wasn't gonna argue. So yeah, that's my complete haul. I ended up spending around $52 and I'm really happy with what I came out with. So stay tuned and let's see what we get next week, baby.